Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club. Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Schroeder. Coming to you guys, the MLB main slate video. If you guys are new, first of all, welcome. Schroeder and I both welcome you guys with open arms. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment down below. You guys will qualify for a free $25 giveaway this Thursday. And I'll also be giving away another prize of a 1-month DFS Club membership, guys. So don't miss out on this free stuff. Just my way of saying thank you, guys. Right now, my show has just exploded to the #1 pre-recorded MLB DFS video out there. So thank you guys so much for that. And if you're returning and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do you not want the free money? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment down below. Schroeder and I really like it. Schroeder especially reads all the comments. And what do you think, Schroeder? How are we feeling on this slate? Man, I'm feeling good. He said, get this mic out of my face. Schroeder with that attitude. He's bringing that attitude tonight, guys. So when he brings it, you guys already know he's going to bring some fire home run calls. So he has a segment called Schroeder's Picks towards the end of the video where he gives us his 3 home run calls, guys. So hopefully you guys had a good day. We had a great day. We had some takedowns in MLB and a bunch of different sports. I'm going to show you guys. So without further ado, Schroeder, are you ready? You ready to go to hyperspace? Hit it, guys. Let's go. You ever heard a cat purr like that? No, thank you. Okay. All right. I'll tell him. He says, make sure you guys stay tuned for Schroeder's Picks. So yeah, guys, let's take a look behind the paywall because this is what we did today. I think we already went over what we did the prior day, but this was just today. This is our Hall of Fame wall. All right, Schroeder, come chill over here, buddy. It's our top 25 of today. So first off, Blame the Flame. Came in 5th, won $50 there. We had Drake's with some PGA. Came in 2nd, won $125 with a 363. And yes, Mr. Parrish. And the crazy thing is I told him on Friday, I said, don't worry, Mr. Parrish, because he came close to taking down. I said, you are going to take down this week. And first day of the week, he takes down. Look at this. He took it down, won $1,000. Right on, Mr. Parrish. Awesome shit, man. Even with the 0 from the catcher. So shout out to Mr. Jim Parrish today on his first takedown of the season. You deserve it, my dude. You're in there grinding every single day with us. So I really appreciate that. And you can see the family support here. Julio, Anger is a Gift, Hard Hitter, AG, Weldley, just like Brahma Bull. With all the congratulations here, man. I love it. Mr. Parrish also came in 18th with a 115 here. And here it is. All the support from the club, man. Everybody gets excited when somebody wins big. GTS, he's grinding, man. GTS is always asking me questions, and I like it because that means GTS is learning. Got a 148 on FanDuel. Very nice. TTG for life. Played some tiers today. Took it down. Very nice logo there, too, by the way. I like the logo. We don't force our members to use our logo, guys, because just to be 100 with you guys, unless I'm paying you, that's free advertising for the DFS Club. So I don't force these guys to do it. If they want to rock our logo, that's cool. No pressure. No, you have to rock it or, we're going to kick you out of that bullshit because let's keep it 100, man. If people are telling you to rock their logo, they better be paying you because that's free advertisement for them. Just letting you know, man. Don't be made a fool. Don't be taken advantage of. But yeah, TG for life. Right on, my man. Then Skiff. Look at this. Turned 10 cents. I told you guys. We have people that play 10-cent entries. 1,000 times his entry fee. Won $100. Took it down. 482. I'm not sure what sport this is. I think it's NASCAR. To be honest with you. But yeah, 10 cents into $100. Decker won $100 here, came in 6th. Very nice, dude. TG for life again. He thought it was over. He said, nope, came in 11th, won $15 here. Even with a 0 here from old Manny Machado. Coors Field did all right. Jake Lamb finally had a decent game. And that's what we did today, guys. So, yeah, congratulations to James, I call him Mr. Parrish, on his first takedown of the season, man. This is what we do. It's how we did today. If you haven't joined the DFS club yet, guys, what are you doing? I mean, seriously, at this point, you got to ask yourselves, what am I doing here? Come join the club, man. DFSclub.com. Let me pull it up here so you guys can see it. DFSclub.com, guys. You get all my lineups. You get ownership projections, top stacks, core plays, top pitchers of the slate, who I like, who I don't like. And we talk about that in the members only podcast. And again, you get my lineups, guys. You don't have to play my exact lineups, but at least it's a nice core for you. And you can make a couple pivots if you want. And a lot of our family members, they work a lot of hours. A lot of them are truck drivers, this and that. So they just plug them in and set it and forget it. So check it out. We got 2 providers in one DFS space. My brother from another mother, myself, Skywalker DFS. You get every single sport. Just like I showed you. Every single sport. All you got to do, check before you click join now, just look at the slideshow here of all the big winners we have, because we're $14.99 a month. We're the cheapest. We're the best. It's affordable for anyone, guys. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit. I really appreciate it. And then pick your plans, guys. So like I said, we're $14.99 a month per month. But the more you pay up, the more you save. We have our silver plans, our gold plans, and our 3-day passes. Nobody, most of these other people, that's what I'll call them, is just people. I'm not gonna throw shade on no one. $149 for a year. That's what they charge a month, and that's for one sport if you're lucky. So, guys, we cover every single sport. Come check us out. Come join the winning team. Like I always say, guys, stop losing, start winning. Come join the DFS club, man. DFSclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plan. Y'all are in. And I told you guys I'd hook up the highlights here on my nappy ass curly hair, so they're back in. No cowboy hat tonight, guys. But yeah, happy Monday. It's a new week. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Don't you dare be sour if you didn't win this weekend. So let's get into this slate, man. It's for a Monday slate, it's not too bad. Let me bring it up. The totals here. All right, so let's get the screen changed for you guys so you guys can see it better. Okay, so we're going to kick it off here with Seattle at the Yankees. Seattle was a bust for me today, but I should have pivoted off them once everybody was gone. Although I did call the Jesse Winker home run. I did call that shit. Seattle against the Yankees, 79 degrees, winds blowing in at 5 miles an hour, 3.9 for Seattle, 5.3 for the Yankees. You got Marco Gonzalez against Domingo Germain. I mean, Seattle is just riddled with injuries, man. Julio Rodriguez was out. Who else got a late scratch? I forget who it was, but you got to love Jesse Winker again. I mean, they were going up against Domingo Germain, so not a good pitcher. Winker, if he bats second at 3.1K, looks really good. Carlos Santana is not bad for 2.5K, batting fourth. Suarez, he had a decent day today. He didn't get a 0, but 3.7K if you want to do that. And then Cal Raleigh, the catcher at 4-1. We all know he's got power, man. He can get it out of the park. So Seattle, again, I mean, if you want to take a shot, they're cheap, and it just allows you to get a more expensive stack in. And then we got 5.3 for the Yankees. They're all in play, man. Yankees, one of the top stacks of the slate against Marco Gonzalez, who's not very good at all. DJ LeMahieu got a home run today. Judge, Rizzo got another one today. Rizzo's on fire, guys. Rizzo's only 4.5K. We're getting that discount here. Gabby Torres is okay. Donaldson's just garbage. Benintendi's been garbage. So yeah, that's about it. Just the main studs here. And then next up, we got the Mets at the Nationals. Humid, partly cloudy. 6-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left center. We got 5 for the Mets, 3.2 for the Nationals. We got Max Scherzer at 10-6 against Patrick Corbin at 6-6. So we all love Max Scherzer today. I ain't got to tell you guys that, especially against Washington. Hell, for all we know, Juan Soto could be traded by the end of or before this slate even starts, and this lineup's going to be even worse. So just play Max Scherzer, guys, and then SP2, maybe you get different. And I love a Met stack today because they're going up against Patrick Corbin. Winds are blowing out. It's hot. So, I mean, Marte's been on fire. You could take a shot with Lindor, but he's 5'6". Marte's 5'7". These guys aren't cheap, right, Schroeder? He says, yeah, they're not cheap, but you know what? I like my women cheap. Hey, Schroeder, come on, man. No, we don't. We like classy women, right? We like classy girls. No comment. All right, Schroeder. Well, can we continue with the show, please? All right, so Pete Alonso, 6.3K, though. Looks like he's going to smash tomorrow. You can always take a chance at the bottom of the order here. So you got Mark Canha at 3.5. Eduardo Escobar, he sounds like a damn cartel leader. And then Jeff McNeil, 4.1K. And then JD Davis at 2.1K has a really great history against Patrick Corbin. So JD Davis is one of my favorite value plays on the slate. Even if he bats lower in the lineup, I don't care. We'll get into the individual plays, but he has a great history against Patrick Corbin. And for Washington, just nobody. Like, I don't even trust putting Juan Soto in because MLB's kind of crazy like this. So it'll be after lock. The batter will actually be in the freaking on deck circle, and he'll be traded and get pulled from the game. So I've seen it so many times. So until the trade deadline passes, I'm not going anywhere near Juan Soto. Next up, we got Arizona at Cleveland. Humid and partly cloudy, 80 degrees. Winds are blowing out here at 13 miles an hour towards right field. We got 3.9 for Arizona, 4.8 for the Cubs. Zach Davies against Cal Quantrill. You can make a case for Cal Quantrill here because Arizona is absolutely awful on the road. Awful. So 7.2 could be an SP2 option. Nobody's on tomorrow. Just really not any Arizona bats I like. Cleveland looks great, though, against Zach Davies at home. 80 degrees, winds blowing out. Steven Kwan, Jose Ramirez, 5'8". Josh Naylor. These are all righty crushers. 4.2K is too cheap for Josh Naylor. Nolan Jones, 3.1K. Normally always bat 7th for some reason. Don't know why, but I can see getting to those 4 guys. And then next up, we got Detroit at Minnesota. Great hitting weather here, 82 degrees, winds 3 miles an hour, so it is what it is. Tariq Schoolball at 8K against Devin Smeltzer. I actually don't mind Tariq Schoolball here. Minnesota doesn't break slates. They might get 2 or 3 runs, but that's about it. Tariq Schoolball's starting to turn it around a little bit, and it's a decent matchup against Minnesota. You got to worry about Buxton. As far as power-wise, that's about it. I mean, Luis Arias, but he crushes righties, not lefties. So, dare I say, Tariq Schoolball could be a low-owned, sneaky SP2 tomorrow. As far as bats goes, Eric Hasse at 4K against a lefty. I always got to put him in there, man, because he's got multi-home run capabilities. Maybe Robbie Grossman at 2.3K. He has a great history against Smeltzer. I think he's like 7 for 14. He hasn't had a great year at all, but great history there. So you can throw a couple of Detroit guys in here. And then for Minnesota, Byron Buxton, of course, at 5.3K. He could easily be 6K, guys. And Jose Miranda at 3.5. I mean, he's been hot lately. So if you want to ride the hot hand, sure, it's a righty-lefty matchup for him. And that's about it. Next up, we got Baltimore at Texas. Texas is finally back home. It seems like it's been forever. It's going to be 100 degrees. So, you know damn well that roof's going to be closed. 9-mile-an-hour winds. Don't matter because of the roof. So we got 3.6 for Baltimore, 4.6 for Texas. We're going to have Spencer Watkins at 5.9 against John Gray at 9.7. Spencer Watkins has always been a pretty good go-to for me because he's so cheap. Texas, really, I mean, they're decent. They're decent at home, but not decent enough for me to come off of Spencer Watkins, man. He's had a really solid year. Besides that last game, he got an 8. He got 20, 20, 19, 20 fantasy points in his last 4. And last time against Texas, he got 20 fantasy points. So if you get a pitcher on DraftKings at 5.9 and he gets to 20 fantasy points, you're looking pretty good. So I like Spencer Watkins. I like John Gray. The prices come up now. They priced him up like an ace at 9.7. I expect this to be a low-scoring game, so I'd say John Gray's in play if you can afford to get to him. Baltimore bats, not for me today. Texas bats, maybe Simeon. He's on fire. Maybe you go with Nate Lau for the righty-lefty matchup. If Leody Tavares is going to bat second, he's a base stealer. You guys know I love that. But just, you can make a case for both pitchers here. Next up, we got Boston at Houston. Humid, mostly cloudy, 91 degrees. So we'll see if the dome's open or not. But like I always say, it's a hitter-friendly park. 3.4 for Boston, 4.7 for Houston. This looks like a great spot to stack Houston. I'm going to pick on Nathan Eovaldi as much as I can this year. He got hurt. He came back. And since he's been back, he's been absolutely absurdly awful. So give me Luis Garcia at 8.6K. Why is he 8.6K? I don't know. He gets a Boston team that's on the road, guys. They couldn't do shit at home. Now they're on the road. They're facing a great pitcher in Luis Garcia here. 14, 20, 23, 17, 23 DraftKings points in his last 5. Yeah, and Boston is ice fucking cold. Great SP2 option here at 8.6 because I'm probably going to play 100% Scherzer. And then the key is probably going to be getting the right SP2. Luis Garcia, 8.6. Looks really good in a juicy matchup. And then we're looking at Houston here. As far as bats go, Altuve looks good. Yordan, Alvarez, Alex Bregman, Kyle Tucker. You guys already know. Jeremy Pena. Hell, you can even take a shot with Jake Myers at bare minimal, Chas McCormick at 2.7, Martin Maldonado, the catcher. He's always a good punt. And then for Boston bats, just blah. No thanks. No thank you. Next up, we got the Kansas City Royals at the Chicago White Sox. On paper, this looks like a good hitting weather game here. The problem is both these teams, you can't rely on them. You just can't. But if you want to get some shares, I get it. It's going to be 82 degrees. Winds are going to be blowing out the center field at 10 miles an hour. 3.8 for the Royals, 4.9 for the White Sox. You got Brad Keller at 6.8 against Michael Kopech at 7K. Both pitchers are kind of cheap. Brad Keller shut down the Yankees his last start, man. He looked great, but I'd say GPP only, maybe Brad Keller. Let me check him out here. So 12, -3, 31 in his last 3, just so, he's just everywhere. I maybe would rather take a shot with Spencer Watkins, but I'd say, yeah, he's in play. The only Kansas City bat have any interest in would be Salvador Perez, maybe Whit Merrifield. So Whit Merrifield's 4.2, Salvi's 4.6. So Salvi's still too cheap. Get him while he's this cheap. He'll be 5K before you know it. And then the White Sox, I mean, who can you trust on this lineup to be consistent? You can't trust any of them. I know Tim Anderson has a suspension coming up, so, I mean, he might not even play. So I can't honestly give you Chicago White Sox players that I really like here because none of them, are really consistent. I mean, you can take a shot with Eloy Jimenez, AJ Pollock, if he's going to back third at 3.8, I guess that's all right, but I don't know. Tomorrow on the Members Only podcast, I'll have it figured out, guys. Then we got Colorado. They're finally on the road. We got Colorado at San Diego, partly cloudy, 76 degrees. Winds blowing in at 7 miles an hour. We got 3.1 for Colorado, 4.6 for San Diego, Antonio Santazella on the road at 5-4 against Mike Clevenger. Love Mike Clevenger here because Colorado on the road. No bueno. No bueno at all. My sneaky low-owned stack of this slate is going to be the San Diego Padres. They're going up against fucking Santazella, so they're going to score some runs here. Jerkson Profar is only 3.9. Jake Cronenworth's down to 4.3. Manny Machano's 4.9. If Nomar Mazara bats fourth, I like him at 2.3. Especially he's a lefty too. You gotta love that. Luke Voigt, 3.6, got some power in his back. I mean, hell, you can even go down to Eric Hosmer at 2.6. So San Diego again is my sneaky stack of this slate. So remember, you heard it here first in the Skywalker and the Schroeder show. Last but definitely not least, we got the Dodgers at the San Francisco Giants. The Giants showed some life today. Partly cloudy, 63 degrees. 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, but it don't matter in this stadium. 4-1 for the Dodgers, 3-6 for the Giants. We got Bobby the Brain, Andrew Heaney at 9.5K. Came back from injury last game. Pitched 4 innings, 15 fantasy points. So I still don't trust the pitch count here. It's probably still going to be low. Logan Webb looked great in his last start at 8.8. Now, if you think the Dodgers are going to dud because it used to be called Pac-Bell Park. I don't know what the fuck it's called now, but used to be known, well, it's known for a very pitcher-friendly park, and for some reason, Giants pitchers just pitch out of their minds. Rondon came back home tonight and pitched a shutout, right? So, Logan Webb, if you want to take a shot, a lot of people won't do it because it's against the Dodgers. They'll see the Dodgers and automatically be like, nope, no thank you. But Logan Webb's 8.8. Decent history against the Dodgers. 10, 25. He had a 38, and I bet you those were in San Francisco. If he gets a 38 tomorrow at 8.8, you're looking good. 19 and 14, so I don't know. They're coming back from Coors Field. The Dodgers are. Maybe they're a little tired. It's not that bad of a flight, but yeah, Logan Webb, I don't mind taking a shot there. I really don't. And if the Giants bats are going to start waking up again, give me all the righties here. Wilmer Flores, 4.1K against Bobby the Brain Heaney. And again, Heaney's going to be on a pitch count probably once again. So we'll see who the Giants roll out with, but don't mind a Giant stack either. This is a sneaky stack. Giants, San Diego are my sneaky stacks of the slate. Love Houston. Who else? Cleveland. Houston, Cleveland, and the Mets, guys. And then obviously the Yankees will probably be the most popular stack on the slate. 5.3 implied total. The Mets are 5, which is pretty damn good. So yeah, that's what I'm liking. Let's take a look over here. Let me look over here at Draft Dashboard, see if they're up and running right now. All right, looks like we're good to go. So let's go over to some individual plays here. Let me bring up Draft Dashboard. If you guys want to try it out, it's $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. And you guys have any questions regarding Draft Dashboard, memberships, what have you, email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, guys, and I will get right back to you. All right, so let's go to the position optimizer again. So let's break down these pitchers again. Max Scherzer, 10.6, yes. John Gray, 9.7, maybe. That's a little pricey. Again, Bobby the Brain Heaney, he's going to be on a pitch count. He's 9.5. Louis Garcia at 8.6. He's $1,600 more on FanDuel. I love the matchup here. Hopefully he pitches 6 innings on FanDuel, though. FanDuel, you got to be careful with him because Houston, they'll pull him in 5 innings, even if he's doing good. So they've done it several times. So just be careful because you want that quality start. Clevenger against Colorado looks pretty good at 8.3K. Cal Quantrill, GPP only 7.2. Only it's because it's against Arizona. Michael Kopech, 7K, only because it's against Kansas City. You only got to really worry about Salvador Perez and maybe Whit Merrifield. 7K, I guess. And then again, Logan Webb, if you want to take a shot at a GPP at 8.8, sure, I don't mind it. Tariq Skubal, I don't mind at 8K against Minnesota. Last time he pitched against him, he got a 30. So, and he's showing, 11, 33, 14 in his last 3. So that's not too bad for 8K. And then again, Spencer Watkins, my cheap pitcher of the slate, 5.9K is too cheap against Texas. Way too cheap. And then catchers. So again, Salvi Perez, 18 in his last 3. Normally I love him against lefties a lot more, but man, he's on fire. Carson Kelly's been leading off for Arizona, but man, he's come back down to earth. But we'll see. I mean, we don't even know who's going to start at catcher tomorrow. So I know Salvador Perez is probably going to start. I know Will Smith is probably going to start, but you never know. It could just be Austin Barnes, and then they just give him a rest. We'll see. So first base, like I said, Pete Alonso, 6.3K. Part of my Mets stack here. Versus Patrick Corbin, guys. He's 12 for 33 with 4 home runs. 4. Get him in there, guys. Anthony Rizzo, my Hizzo, 4.5K. We're getting a discount because he's always been 5+ K. 23 and 21 in his last 2. Love it. If you're going to stack the Yankees. Again, Luke Voit looks good for the Padres. 3.6K. He's 2 for 5 against Senizella. He does have a homer off him in 5 at-bats. So San Diego, again, I think could be sneaky. Second base, Jose Altuve, starting to look good again. 17 and 11 in his last 2. And against Nate, he's 7 for 21, 3 home runs, 2 singles, 2 doubles. I like that. If you're going to stack Houston, they look good. Marcus Semien, 4.7Ks, looked phenomenal in his last 3. 12, 24, 14. He'll be going up against Watkins. He's only 1 for 7 against him, so be careful. But I like the pick here because he is on fire. Like I said, Jake Cronenworth for San Diego, 4.3K. He's 7 for 14 against Senizella. Hell, Schroeder would be 7 for 14 against Senizella. He's that bad, guys. And then Wilmer Flores, you know he's probably going to start for the Giants. He's actually 3 for 6 against Heaney, 2 singles and a homer. So one of the Giants that I do like tomorrow. And then we got to see who they roll out. Third base, Manny Machado for that Padres stack. He's 8 for 20 against Senizella with a 400 average. 4 singles, 3 doubles, 1 homer. He's looked good too as of late. Bregman's 3 for 8 against Nate. 2 doubles and a jack, dude. Let's go. Let's go, Houston. And then this is my sneaky cheap play of the slate. It's JD fucking Davis, man. 2.1K. Against Corbin, he's faced him 35 times. 314 average, 4 singles, 3 doubles, 4 home runs. So in that Mets stack, I'm going to have some JD Davis at 2.1K. And then shortstop, Francisco Lindor's okay. I don't think he's a necessary piece if you can't get to him. Like, don't freak out because he's so expensive. But 4 of his last 5, double-digit fantasy points. He's been on fire. So if you can, that's great. If not, you can go to like Mark Canha and JD Davis. So don't totally freak out. And then outfielders. We got the obvious plays. We got Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez. But I like Jerkson Profar leading. If he's going to lead off for 3-9, give me some of that. 24-21 in his last 2. He's been red hot. And he crushes righty. So add him to the San Diego stack. Byron Buxton, 5.3K. That's too cheap for him. Against Schoolball, he's only faced him 6 times. But here's a couple things. He crushes lefties with a 954 OPS, and he's 2 for 6 against them with 2 home runs. So a good home run spot for him tomorrow. Adolis Garcia, 4.9K. He's always on play, man. You can pair him up with Simeon. Jesse Winker, if he's going to bat second, I love him at 3-1. He's due for some major progression. I said the same thing last night. He goes out today and gets us a home run. So he's a righty crusher. So that's perfect against Jermaine, guys. Jesse Winker at 3-1. I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes on a crazy like home run tear. Jermaine Mercedes, if he makes the lineup at 2.4 for the Giants, I love him. He's 1 for 1 against Heaney. But we'll see if he makes the lineup. I don't know if he will. We already went over JD. So, guys, it's time. It's time for your favorite part of the video and mine personally. It's time for Schroeder's picks. So, Schroeder, if you're new, is my cat. But this cat is the best in the business on YouTube or anywhere, ESPN, wherever. wherever, CBS, ABC, NBC, at calling home run picks. This cat is on point. So, Schroeder, are we ready? You want to stretch? You want to stretch out? Look at that. Attaboy, nice stretch. All right, buddy. So, it's your time to shine. Who do you got getting us that first home run tomorrow? Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys heard that in the microphone, but he's like I always say, man, he's like Chewbacca. I'm like Han Solo. Schroeder's first home run call is going to be none other than Manny Machado. Look at him. He's like a freaking spider monkey tonight. Look at Schroeder, all fired up. He's trying to get comfortable. Come here. Okay. All right, Schroeder. So who's your second home run call? You got Manny Machado. Who do you got for your second home run call? Who's going to get us another one? Well, I'm kind of get that out of here. Get that out of here. I don't want to talk, he says. Who you got? All right. Well, that's good. Schroeder's second home run call is going to be none other than Byron Buxton. That one I like. I really like that one. But Schroeder, here's where we really need you, buddy. Here's where we really need you. For all the salmon treats in the world, we want that takedown tomorrow. Who's going to get us there? Who do you got tomorrow for not one, but 2 home runs? You got any sneaky plays? Whoever you got, you let us know right now. Who's going to get us there for 2? Okay. All right. Wow. Did you guys hear that one? Please tell me you guys heard that one. I've never heard a meow like that. You sure? But I like that pick, Schroeder. Good job, buddy. Good job. So Schroeder's third home run call. His third one. He says he's going to get us 2, and he sounded pretty fucking confident right there. He said it's going to be Pete Alonso for a double home run day, and that's going to do it for Schroeder's picks. And I just want to say thank you guys again for the comments. I'm going to do a video for mental health awareness, especially for guys, man. I know I have a lot of ladies that do watch the show, but I have a big following for men, and I just don't think men speak up enough. If you're struggling, guys, speak the fuck up. Tell your wives, tell your girlfriends, call your mamas, call your baby's mamas. I would never call mine, but I'm going to do a whole video on it. For now, the message is tell somebody, speak up before it's too late. All right? But Schroeder and I are going to do a whole video about that. Spread some awareness and just let you know you guys are not alone. You're not alone. It's been a shit year for everybody. 2022 has been the worst year of my life personally. I don't know about you guys, but it's been terrible. Not DFS-wise. DFS-wise has been great, but just personal stuff. Really, really, man, God's thrown everything at the kitchen sink at me this year. And I'm still standing, barely, but I'm still standing. Schroeder's still standing. So we'll do a video for that. Don't forget, come join the DFS club, guys. DFSclub.com. And you got plenty of friends in here, man. A lot of support. Click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. Pick your plans, and you guys are in like Flynn, because we're going to slay this fucker on Monday, man. And draft dashboards, $1 for 30 days. And if you guys have any questions, email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. I think I'm going to get Schroeder a mullet wig. What do you guys think? I'd be down for that. Schroeder rolling up here with a mullet wig. I already got him a Trump wig. It's hella funny, guys. It's just I can't keep it on his head, and I call him Trumpy Cat. It goes like it's got like this comb over thing with the whoosh up front. He hates that fucking thing, but he don't like wearing hats as it is. He'll wear bandanas. He'll wear things around his neck. He don't care. But I think maybe it's his ears. He doesn't like things touching his ears. I don't know. But what do you think, Schroeder? You ready to send him out? He says, yep, let's send him out. Let's get this bread, guys. Don't take shit from nobody. Happy Monday. I'm Gabriel Skywalker. This is Schroeder Skywalker. Guys, we'll see you in the next one. Take care. We love you. Subscribe.